Hey y'all, hey! I hope all is well. Ooh. If you're new here, welcome to the Jaguar's Den. My name is Jenny Jaguar, and this space is dedicated to anyone on a path of deep healing. I know I'm about some more Palo Santo, okay? Burn until the wheels fall off. Till the fingertips burn off, I guess. But anywho, welcome to the Jaguar's Den. This space is dedicated to anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and overcoming toxic traits or karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from. Now, I am about to get into a air signs, goals, and objectives reading for the month of July, just to give you a good idea on, I guess, what your goals are for the month of July. But you know how sometimes we do spreads to motivate us or to make us reach for the phone and make that big decision. Well, this spread will give you the confidence to follow your goals or aspirations, okay? You can also watch this reading if you are not sure which direction to take, or if you're uncertain whether you've made a good choice and whether you should stick with it. All right, so before I get into anything, I'm about to get the current energy for my air signs. No. Forever my lady. Why is that song coming into my head? Forever my lady, you're just like a queen. I'll be holding you close, 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 close. I don't remember the lyrics. Forever my lady. Why is it? What's going on? Air signs. You know, y'all be popping up in every single reading I do. I don't know if it's just because I have a tiny channel and so these energies spill over into other readings, or if you just have other signs in your chart. I don't know, but you've been popping up everywhere, Aquarius. Libra too, but you know, karmic justice has been coming out to play, so maybe a lot of people Libra season, it's not Libra season, but the transits make it time for Judgment Day and for people to get their karmic justice. Make it time for people's Saturn returns and all that other stuff. What is that? I also felt the need to talk about the transits today. Well, I know I keep the moon app, and so it always comes with daily things. So, hold on, child. Okay, so the moon is in Aquarius today, and there's a lightness in the air, a feeling of open connection and creative spark that flows best when shared with others. So hopefully today you reached out to someone you enjoy and make loose plans. Hopefully you don't isolate yourself out of habit when part of you actually wants company. And a question you can ask yourself was, when was the last time you let yourself enjoy something without turning it into a task? All right, so, yep, that's it. All right, so, I don't know why, maybe that's helpful for you, but, you know, say what I said. All right, Spirit, can you give me the current energy for my air signs? Did I break the deck, cut the deck already? I don't know. Spirit, what's the current energy for my air signs? Current energy for my air signs. Current energy for my air signs. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So, Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Do you like not enjoy your job at all and want a new job somewhere? Either I'm talking to an air sign that does not like their job, that want to have a new beginning elsewhere, um, or they are finding a new way, you have new ways to do business. Could also have to deal with maybe you're dealing with a child that's asking for money. This is kind of giving like a child that's in school or a child that just needs help. So let's see. Let me try to clarify. Usually I don't, child, but you know, a little bit confusing. Alright. Can you clarify the Six of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Clarified by the Queen of Wands. So double Sagittarius, because Queen of Pentacles has Sagittarius and Capricorn energy. So very interesting. Where is this Page of Pentacles? So maybe you're manifesting like the Ten of Pentacles without you even realizing it. It could be something with family. Maybe you were, okay, so whatever work arrangement, whatever relationship that was that you're stuck with for financial reasons, some transactional relationship, you are now over that. And you are, either you are fighting your demons, fighting your limiting beliefs about what's possible for you in your new reality, or you are maybe you're secretly fighting or surprised by some dark habits of your child. With the Seven of Wands and the Moon, maybe your child is battling some demons. And when I say demons, it could be literal demons, but I'm thinking like mental health demons, like, I don't know, paranoid. First thing that came to mind was paranoid schizophrenia, but it could just be you have a very intuitive child that is going through mental warfare. Hell, maybe you're going through mental warfare when it comes to your new beginnings. Because what is it? Maybe you are very intuitive and you have people sending you hate, negativity, trying to keep you small. Maybe you standing out on your own is causing people to be afraid. I don't know, something, when you shine your light on people and speak your truth, sometimes it may make people uncomfortable, maybe because it shines light on things that they're not stepping into, that they always want to step into. So maybe that's what you're having to do in order to start this new beginning. Whatever it is, it's taking a lot of courage, passion, and inner strength and focus to do that. All right. So now this could also be, maybe you're dealing with somebody that's younger than you, maybe your child. Could be, okay, so you know how maybe you have like a mentor or something, a mentee, somebody up under you in your career, and they maybe like they keep asking for stuff. Maybe you gave them like something once, but then like they keep asking, and I don't know, something like they already had like you already gave them something, or they already had a resource, but they come back to you for more. Maybe they don't handle the resources correctly or responsibly. This could be you starting to handle your resources correctly. That's all I got. So if any of those resonate with you, then hot diggity damn, you're in the right place. We are about to get into your goals and objectives reading for the month of July. I will be using my ugly ass tarot deck. This is not the real name of it. I just call it the ugly ass tarot deck because, as you can see, this full card, this bitch look busted. Okay, bitch, you busted. I'm busted. Alright, so there was a couple of things that was popping. I already said the song that was popping in, but there was a song, there was a thing on the Dave Chappelle show. I don't know if you've heard the Dave Chappelle show, but there was a sketch on the Chappelle show where it was Lala Anthony, and he was it was like an Asian evil and bad person. It was like hello rah. I don't know what, like, I don't know. I've been trying to do this reading for 2 days, and whenever I would think about, okay, who am I doing next? I'd be like, air signs. In my head, I'd be like, hello rah. So do you have like your good conscience and your bad conscience like on your shoulder, like hollering at you? Maybe you have an annoying person with an accent talking to you. I don't know, but anyhow, that's neither here nor there. Make it make sense. Alright, so 7 questions for this goals and objectives reading include, number 1, your current objective, 2, your talent or skill, 3, what you lack, 4, the beneficial influence, 5, the potential, 6, the promise of progress, and 7, the outcome. Okay. 3, 2, and 1. Got to get the hell out of here. Okay, now if this is business, you are using your charm and your manifesting abilities to manifest your new career. Kudos to you. That's probably why things seem very chaotic right now in your life, if they are. Oh my gosh, this is gonna drive me crazy. This is gonna drive me crazy. Yeah. 4. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Gosh. I need like a deck organizer. This is getting ridiculous. Ridiculous. Y'all know what tarot reader does that? Let me know in the comments. Ridiculous. Good times, good times. Anywho, your current objective, air signs, is the Page of Cups. So, Page of Cups, this could be making offers. Maybe you are giving. This could be that darn child. You know what? Hold on. All right. So, when it comes to your current objective, the Page of Cups invites you to embrace a sense of wonder and curiosity. Considering how this person looks, they don't look like they're too excited about starting anything with wonder or curiosity. Like, hey, this funky ass cup fish. Take this shit. Oh my gosh. So in love, this could be a fresh perspective on relationships, romantic daydreaming, awe or excitement about love. In your career, it could be new creative ventures, pursuing passion projects, or daydreaming about career opportunities. Now, considering how you're the Queen of Wands, you may be really good at manifesting through visualization. Yep, that could be it. Upright finances could be that you're optimistic yet unrealistic, that you have optimistic yet unrealistic financial expectations, and you need for grounding in practical goals. So Page of Cups signals a time of emotional renewal and creative discovery, which is a moment to find joy in fresh connections or inspiration. Now, I am going to assume that this, your talent or skill is the Hangman. So it ain't nothing for you to change your perspective. Maybe it ain't nothing for you to cut that bit off, okay? That person got to get the hell out of here, okay? Let's see. What you lack is temperance. So maybe there's an imbalance going on. Could be work-life balance. Let's see. Child. I would not be surprised that an air sign has a skill of changing their perspective, because that's all in their mind. New doors, beginnings are opening. Full moon moment. That's what that was. I believe in miracles. Honey, why did that Whitney Houston song just randomly pop up in my head? Do you believe in miracles, air signs? Can you clarify this Hangman as their talent or skill? Eyes mesmerized. Can we talk? Obsession. Okay, so do you have somebody obsessed over you, waiting to talk to you? That is your talent or skill. Okay, so maybe, are you like a therapist, or maybe you're just good with your words. Maybe you're a lawyer. This is giving like therapy. Eyes mesmerized, can we talk? So you're good at changing people's perspective. Maybe you do tarot. I don't know, but maybe you're in sales. Maybe you're just good talking to your child, letting them know, like, hey, I see what you're trying to do, child. That ain't it. Falling for you. No, you got people falling in love with you. Know your worth. All right, so you got some days and weeks before you get to know your worth now. That's your talent and skill, okay? Maybe your talent or skill is knowing... okay, maybe your talent or skill is having people get a sense of clarity once you leave them or turn your back on them. Not necessarily turn your back on them, it's just like recognizing that the relationship no longer serves you. So maybe you do like a quiet quit or something. It's just like, okay, yeah, I can't stay with this shit. You wanna deal with this shit? I ain't dealing with this shit, okay? You can keep the shit. Shit stay with you. Or you throw it in the toilet, I don't care. Now, when it comes to what you lack, that's temperance. Spirit, can you clarify this temperance card for what they lack? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fake illusions. And that's like, so you, when it comes to temperance, you know how, maybe you know how to stop the fakes. It's about to pay off. Okay, what? Maybe you're around fake people. Is that what it is? you're around an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that's fake, and it's only being fake around you because they know that there's some financial benefits to that. I'm assuming you're dealing with the Sagittarius because the Temperance is Sagittarius energy. All right, that's what you lack. Like, that's funny how the balance card is what you lack, but that's literally what you are. Like, you are balanced, so you can tell when other unbalanced people come around you. And maybe there's a fire sign. You probably pick up on energy, and so you may not have to, people may not have to blatantly lie that hard, or like, I don't know, it doesn't have to be overt or like loud, obnoxious gestures, but you pick up on energy when things seem off. It, like somebody says something that seems like that most people be like, oh, just give them the benefit of the doubt. You're like, y'all believe this shit? Yeah. Maybe you stay busy at work and you pretend like you like your job just so you can stay under radar until you have your side hustle ready to go, because you know people are jealous. If you're around a bunch of fake people, what is it? So I have noticed, when you, maybe you've noticed this too, but when you're around fake, narcissist, toxic people, especially in the workplace, if you let them know exactly, like, oh, I know you fake, I know you do, like, if you blatantly call them out, they will go through, they will backtrack, they will lie, they will go through all these hoops just to bring you down. But if you play into it, it's like, oh, you're being fake. Okay, let's be fake together. Yeah, friend. It's like something like that. So, yeah, that's what I got. Beneficial influence, the devil. Maybe somebody is obsessed with something. Somebody has an obsession. Somebody's working on something. You're under contract. Now, if this is your job, beneficial influence is that they need you. Can you clarify the devil for air signs as it pertains to work? Maybe you is somebody under the influence? Is it a child? Are you recognizing that somebody is only asking for money because they have bad habits? Can you clarify the devil? That was a lot. Spiritual awakening, regret, sadness, guilt, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, so maybe you had a spiritual awakening that ignited your passion for something. Even though you have a new passion for your career, you're stuck in regret because of your career shift. And although you really like what you do, it does make you have to leave a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio behind. And maybe you have trouble making a choice because new doors are opening and it will be difficult to keep this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio around you. Okay. I don't know why that's a beneficial influence. Use your own intuition, figure that out. This is your life, not mine. Is it because somebody obsessed over you because you're leveling up? Is that the end? Is it a Capricorn? Because I did say Sagittarius, Capricorn. What is it? The signs for this was Taurus, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Gemini, Pisces. What is that? 7 of Wands. Yeah, more Leo. Heavy on the Leo. Sagittarius. Air signs. Why do y'all have all these people, all these other signs in your... I don't really see no air. Where you at? Oh, you in the outcome. Alright. As it pertains to work, can you clarify this devil for the beneficial influence? Okay. Moving on. Okay, whatever's going on at your job, you know your worth. Maybe you recognize people are jealous with you. You're deciding to change. You're deciding to look at the signs. Now, either you are stepping into masculine energy or there is a masculine energy that is your BFF at work. Maybe you have a masculine energy at work that is jealous of. There is a masculine energy that your BFF would at work, and they're secretly jealous of you. Why is this the beneficial influence? So people are jealous of you. So maybe it's good because if they're jealous of you, that lets you know that something about you is good, something about you is shining. Maybe knowing that these people are in sadness and regret and are jealous of you are letting you know that whatever it is that you have is going to be abundant and it has great potential, or it already is great, and that just makes you want to move further in that direction. Can you tell me why these are beneficial influences for my air signs? Because you're the motherfucking empress and you got these hoes scrambling, okay? You got these hoes in a frenzy, okay? Because of what you offer. You got these people shooketh. Shooketh. Oh my goodness, you done shook at the table. That's funny. Alright, y'all. So, the potential of this situation is the Hermit. You'll be like the master teacher. You'll be the expert in your field. I think that has been coming out in your readings lately. And I'm pretty sure that will make you happy with this 9 of Cups. Gonna be nice and jolly. And you know what? The way that this man laughing is like, you dumbasses. You dumb. Every explicit, I'm gonna try not to say the worst. You dumb effers. Look at you eating S-H-I-T. Look at all these cups. And you're by yourself. So maybe you have to drop a lot of people on the journey. Maybe a lot of people were unwilling to go with you. A lot of people don't realize this, but like, when you're on your healing journey, you may have to cut people off because some people do not want to heal. Some people like to act like they're healing. But if you look at, if you see an individual that consistently eats unhealthy foods and has a hard time managing their health, 9 times out of 10, they may have, well, I'm thinking like chronic health issues that are gone by lifestyle chronic health conditions. That is indicative of somebody that's not really doing the work, okay? I know sometimes we have past trauma, subconscious beliefs that can create cancers and other things in us, but when I'm thinking of hypertension, high cholesterol, obesity, anxiety, depression, hyperlipidemia, all of these things is literally like stress related chronic conditions, and 9 times out of 10 people go through stress because they are resisting their spiritual healing. And I know I see this all the time because there are people that come in to my office for health coaching, and when I touch on a trigger, they clam up, they don't like talking, they will lie and come in week after week being mad because they're only losing 1 or 2 pounds a week, knowing that they are not willing to put more effort into doing the work. They will sit there month after month trying to find different strategies to avoid doing the mental healing work. Now I'll let you know right now, when you get to a certain healing level, your fears don't go away, but the sensation of those fears, they emerge before the actual event happens. So like for me, whenever I get started ready to do a reading, if it's some dumb shit or some negative low vibrational energy, I start feeling guilty or feeling nervous or anxious. But once I sit down and I start seeing what's coming out, I'm like, oh snap, like, I guess this is why I was feeling that way. And when I would come up and be in toxic situations, like right before that toxic person or narcissist or whoever, somebody was trying to play in my face would come, I would feel either whatever feelings that would come up, that would either be their feelings, me channeling their feelings, or my uneasiness in navigating a toxic situation in a workplace. Because I know it's very uncomfortable, but you do have to stand up for yourself. So, child, I get it. If you need coaching, I got you. I have summer specials going on, so check those out. Let me know if you're interested, if you have questions or anything. But here we go. 9 of Cups. Now, let me clarify the potential. I don't think I need to. The Hermit, that's just you being on your spiritual path, being an expert in your field. You're going to be happy about it. That is the promise of progress. The outcome, if you're trying to make deals on the side, if you're trying to start your business secretly without having too many people in your business, you'll be able to do that. If there is an individual, sorry, this is the way I see it. If you have an individual that keeps coming asking for money, you'll be able to block them out and send them on their way. Maybe you'll find something else to give them. This is giving me the energy of what happened with my dog. I gave her a dental treat. What is it? She went out to go use the bathroom. I had a dental treat waiting for her when in her doggy area when she got back. She came back, she ate it. I left her doggy treat bag on top of my TV console. And so she walked over to the bag and was like looking patiently waiting, like, oh, okay. You gonna give me another dental treat? I'm like, bitch, I just gave you a dental treat. What the hell you doing? What? So I don't know, maybe that's gonna be like, maybe that's something that you may have to deal with. Somebody asking for the most is like, what? Can you clarify this outcome as it may pertain to their career? Can you clarify the outcome as it may pertain to their career? Time for a new direction. I want to kiss you. Full moon moments. Why do you put this in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so maybe there is somebody that always says they want to kiss you after they leave you, like, because time for a new direction. I want to kiss you. Usually it will be I want to kiss you. Time for a new direction. So ideally, you would have expected somebody to come to their senses and want to kiss you after you left. But they were okay with being hot and cold. Probably because they were having affairs, sneaking around. Maybe you were having affairs, sneaking around. This could be a whole relationship of somebody sneaking around doing their own thing. And this temperance lack could be that you need to go get tested. Maybe you're in a transactional relationship. Queen of Wands. Maybe you look homely, but you're really a baddie. And you have a hard time fending off people, but there's somebody you just might with. If they speaking better than what your people talking about at home, that could be it. Now, for career, this could be you take a new direction, you end up liking it, and then you realize, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I was supposed to do the entire time. Okay? And so maybe something you were hot and cold about, you now have clarity. Maybe something a direction you were indecisive about, you now have clarity about it. Okay? But maybe your whatever new venture you want to do is not yet ready. So you have to sneak around your workplace so the jealous people won't be hating and hollering and all this other stuff. And that's what that is. Alright, so that's that on that. Let's see, let's get some advice. Major, minor, quartz. What is that? Gemini. Let me see. Trying to learn the cards with the signs. What is this Knight of Cups? Okay, Aquarius. What? Aquarius, that's you with the Knight of Cups. Aquarius, Pisces. Look at you right here. Okay, y'all, so it's nothing but air signs and outcome. Okay, so we have Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, Hangman. I think that is more Pisces energy. Page of Cups. What is that? I should know these things. Page of Cups is Cancer, Sagittarius, Virgo. I know Gemini. Nine of Cups. Why can't I remember all of these things? Interesting. I think this is Pisces. Yeah. Alright, so those are the signs if you need a reminder. Spirit, you have any messages to close out this reading? Any advice for my infants? Any advice from infants? Lighten up. It says you're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do so. And then next says ask for help. You being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with this issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out. Do that today. So card at the bottom of the deck says change. You're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you're becoming or are the person you become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self, okay? Now, that's all I have for today, air signs. Remember, this is only part 1 of your monthly goals reading. I will be doing individual monthly energy readings where I do like week by week breakdowns of what to expect as it pertains to career and relationships. for the month of July. All right, so that's probably gonna come out tomorrow because Jenny ain't gonna do nothing else today. Okay, so I hope this helps. And yeah, keep in mind if you need coaching, I do have summer coaching specials available. Prices for these coaching packages will only be this price once a year. So if you're new to coaching, you haven't had a coach before, and you want an intuitive tarot coach, which will be me, to help you get through past trauma, even heal your nervous system, manage chronic conditions, joint pain, I do it all, child. I hate having people with excuses say they can't do something, so whatever. But yeah, if you need help, just links in the description box, child. And until next time, happy healing.